All right, so I'm going to show you how to pull the flywheel off your old Johnson Evinrude. This particular one is a 1956 3-horse, but the same principles apply to 7.5, 10, 18, 25, you name it. Anything from this kind of vintage up to the mid 80s. So first thing we got to do is take a look at the center bolt there. Because this is a smaller outboard, this one is an 11/16. So we need to take this nut off. Easiest if you have an impact gun. If not, you're gonna have to try to hold the flywheel somehow. That's gonna be kind of up to you. An impact gun's usually the easiest way. Now we can see in the top here is the center of the crankshaft. This is not attached to the flywheel. What we need to do is we need to pull the flywheel away from the crankshaft using the crankshaft as a center point. So we're going to use I'm going to take a look at our puller set. We'll bring it down here. You caught me at a great time. My wife agreed to film this.
The battery's dying.
All right. I'll make it quick. This is the puller you're going to need. It's going to come with a long bolt. There might be a few different adapters. This is the smallest one. There's bigger ones and some other one that we're not going to use, but you want to use this one. So we're going to take the long threaded bolt and thread it just a few turns into the adapter, the Y piece. Set it down on top of the flywheel. You want to make sure that the point on here matches the point in the center of the crankshaft, because if not, as you tighten it, it could cock to one side and break the snap the end of the crankshaft off. I've done it. So take the bolts I'm using right here. These are 1/4 20, probably about 2 inches long. You want to thread them at least 1/2 inch into the flywheel. Ideally, maybe 3/4 of an inch. You want to get the maximum amount of threads inside so the parts don't just break. So there's going to be 3. On this particular one, the threads are a little chowdered, so I have to use a wrench to tighten them down. That's no big deal. In this particular one, I have to use a few washers, because if I don't, the head of the bolt will just fall right through that. So I'm going to go tighten these down real quick, just a little bit.
Wow.
Okay.
Peter.
So now that I have everything kind of started, you can see that the center of the long threaded bolt, the cone is touching the center of the crankshaft, so that means we're ready to go. We're going to, again, I'm using an impact gun. You could probably do this with a wrench without too much issue, but just for the interest of saving time, I'm going to go ahead, take it down, and that's it.